Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my free EVE Online Let's Play. Now, if you want to join in with EVE or want to have a go, link, down there, all that good stuff. Now, what we're going to do today is do as much as possible to prepare ourselves the best for doing some Abyssal Dead Space stuff. But there's also some other things that have popped up. We've got this transmission come in, and it came in, I think, towards the end of last session, and it says we've got an incoming request. Now we're going to check check this out. We're going to do a couple of other things too. So, sorting things out. Somebody has been impressed and would like to give us a new ship. I mean, to me that sounds dodgy, but okay. Let's continue.
Aura, it is a pleasure. I am Iris, Paragon's Capsuleer Liaison.
Okay, Paragon's...
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I promise to keep it brief.
Yeah, keep it. I've got things to do.
Paragon.
Organic AI. Oh, that sounds dodge. Okay, so in the item hanger, we now have something. I don't know exactly what, but in ship hanger, it's showing some. Ooh.
I've highlighted your gift.
There it is.
Double-click on the crate to open it.
Okay, so there's a gift, there's a crate, and we can open the container.
A new destroyer. Perfect for hunting frigates or making salvage runs.
Nice one. So, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Open your ship hangar to take a look at your new ship.
So there's our new ship. It's a Thrasher, it's a destroyer. If I remember correctly, this has got a lot of mounting points on it. So if we go have a quick look at the fitting. Oh, hang on, we need to switch to the ship. Yep, confirm. There we go.
Along with your new ship, the crate also contained a single plex.
Oh, okay, a plex.
We thought you might like to give your new ship some style. Plex is a special currency you can spend to purchase premium items.
Okay, so I think now they're going to tell us how to interact with the store and stuff.
Unlike
okay, so if we get enough ISK, we go on the market, we can buy Plex, and if we get enough Plex, we can actually give ourselves some Omega time, giving us some premium time for essentially free. Again, free Let's Play. Okay, we can check out that. That's good.
For spending.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to the New Eden Store, Captain.
So the New Eden Store is mostly, well, there's a lot of aesthetic stuff on there. Here we go. Look.
Welcome to the Nest.
A special offer. So here we go. Look.
Skins for 1 plex.
We've got some skins for 1 plex. I think they're going to force me to spend it on that. No, not any skin.
Just the blinking skins.
Just those ones.
But feel free to check out the rest of what's on offer.
So yeah, you can see
Captain,
there's
which of these takes your fancy?
ship skins, loads of ship skins you can buy with loads of different plex. Of course, not needed at all. Again, clothes and stuff, not needed. And there are some services like skill injectors and Omega and so forth, which we might do if we get enough money to buy our own plex. But I'm not going to use real life money to do that. So I guess I'm going to have to buy one of these. Let's go with that blue one. Yeah. There we are, look. I kind of like the blue effect on the top there. Do I have to buy it? Yes, I think I have to buy it.
Looks like...
There we go.
That's what I like to see. A Capsuleer with taste. Aura, my dear. Why don't you show them how to redeem their order?
Yeah, we know how to redeem this stuff, so we'll quickly jump forward.
Open your redeeming queue.
Here's the redeeming queue, and you can...
Item
Oh my goodness!
your current station.
We've got a lot of things to redeem here. I've been ignoring this. Oh, where are we? We are... Oh yeah, we're in our main station, so let's redeem it. There we go.
The skin license has been delivered to your item. The skin license has been delivered.
Oh my goodness! Steady on.
Item hanger. Select the hangers tab under station services.
Wow! Right, I think every time I click that, so there's the license there. We can do activate the license. There we go. Done.
You still need to apply your skin. Open the fitting window and select personalize.
And you can see.
You wish to apply.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yes, so much better than factory basic. Don't you agree?
I don't know. It's all right. Factory basic was kind of all right.
I do, Captain. I believe this look
Now that you
Fabulous.
have activated the license, the skin will always be available to you on that ship type.
You can buy
even
lots
if
of
this
others.
ship is destroyed.
So these ones down here, you can buy with ISK. You don't need the Plex for it and do it via the store. You just get these ones via the market. So, for example, if we wanted, let's look at let's say we wanted this one, we could go buy to the market. You see, there's no orders here. We might have to fly around a little bit to try and find somewhere with some orders.
That's good news, Captain.
So we've been introduced to Plex and ISK and Plex and skins and stuff and the Nest stores. So that's fine. We haven't got any skills training. That's terrible. We need a skill training. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What we got in the manufacture area? Yes. I'm not really massively into the manufacturing on this account, but we've got the miner. Maybe we should do back to the explorer section. Oh no, we've done all of them. Alright, enforcer? Mimitar enforcer. Okay, let's add all of those skills. Boom, boom, boom. There's probably an add all button somewhere, but there they are. They're on. Always keep my skill queue training. Right, so that's that conversation dealt with. They've introduced us to the Nest store and Plex. What's next? Right, we need to have a look at what I want to do and what we need to do to achieve that. So if we go into fittings, because we're now a member of a corp, in the fittings we should be able to find corporation fittings. So we were in there's two different tabs here, the browser and the inventory. So we need to be in the browser tab. We're in the filter for community fittings. Let's go to corp fittings, and if we look for, let's see, frigate, Minmatar, we've got a rifter there. If we open up Rifter, you can see that we've got some fits for Abyssal. So there's the Tranquil one, which is probably a good one to start with. And this is the fit for it. Okay, we can have a look at the list of that fit, I think. So, view fitting. Here we go. There's the list of the fitting. So this is what we've got in the corp. Now, I can't use all of these because I'm either not Omega or I haven't got the skills. But that's why I'm here and what I'm going to do. So I've switched to the Rifter. We've got two rifters. I can't remember how we've got two rifters, but we have got two rifters. So I'm going to keep one for just general missions and combat and one particularly for Abyss. And that's what we're going to do here. So there's a few things we can use. I'm going to ignore them. I'm going to have a good look at the stuff that I can't use and figure out why. So if we look at the autocannons first, there is the information for the autocannons. And we can see that the skills are there, and it says the training time and what we'd need to unlock to get there. And I don't think any of them are Omega only. So what we can do, we can have a look. We can do, I think these are the prerequisites. So we've got gunnery level 1, tick. We need small projectile turret level 5. Right, okay, so add level 5 to queue. Okay, that's added to the queue. We've already got that there. So then that means we need the small auto cannon specialization. So if we buy this, that's 6 jumps away. I don't want to do that. Let's see if we can... Oh, there we go. Buy the skill for 2.6 million. How much money have we got? Oh, well, let's buy and inject it and then find out what we've got left. Okay, we've got 6.9 million left. So we're not poor. Well, in the grand scheme of things, maybe we are, but there we go. Add level 1 to the training queue. There we go. So we can use these autocannons once this skill training has finished. Okay, that's good. That's good. Next up, we've got these batteries here. So if we look at the info on them, what we need is energy grid upgrades, which is currently in training at some point, or at least on the queue. So that one's going to be fine. We don't have to worry about that. Then we got Tech 2 Stabilizers. Okay. This one needs weapon upgrades level 4. So if we add level 4 to the training queue, we'll be alright there. Armor repair, we're doing the same thing again. Yep, nothing new needs adding to the queue. Repair systems to level 3 is already there. And then we've got the ammo, the Tech 2 ammo. Now, I'm not always a fan of using Tech 2 ammo, but let's have a look at the situation on that one. So, requirements. It looks like all the requirements we need are already either trained or in the queue for that. Okay, so we can actually make this fit with our skills. Now, the challenge will be that we'll probably not have enough CPU or power grid. In fact, I can see that flashing down here. So if we close that, once our skills are trained, we've got CPU and power grid issues here. Okay, so what we need to do is look at what skills we can train to make that better, and then hopefully we'll be all right. Now over here, there's something here. There's a fitting alert. That's the CPU overload and power grid overload. We've got diminishing returns on the rate of fire. That's kind of fine. But then here is the skill required in the list as well. So we didn't necessarily have to go through one by one. I wanted to, but there you go. And they're already on the go. CPU and power grid. Let's have a look at that. So I've just been over to Eve University to do a little bit of research, because off the top of my head, I have no idea. So we're going to go over to the skills catalogue now, not using any other plans, and we're going to look up, we're going to do all skills and search for CPU management. There we go. So CPU management is currently level 4. If we increase that to level 5, then that will allow us to have some more CPU. And then there is power grid as well. So if we do Gridman, we get power grid management, and we can add that one on there as well. Brilliant. Fantastic. Those are the two basic ones, but also there's the individual ones depending on the things that you're using. So things like weapon, let's see, it was, weapon upgrades. So that one will allow us to get, if we're using weapons, then the kind of amount of CPU or power grid that they need is less. So we need to look at those ones as well. Let's have a look on our fitting to see which ones are being used the most. So we've got our weapons here. If we look at the info, okay, maybe not them because it's not a weapons upgrade. Let's have a look at the information on this one. That's an afterburner. I'm not sure if that counts for anything. Let's have a look here for the cat battery. So this is energy grid upgrades. Okay, so yeah, energy grid upgrades is one of them. We're going to add level 3 to the queue, add level 4 to the queue, and add level 5 to the queue. Okay, did I do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so that is going to reduce the costs. In fact, I think it says here. Yeah, there we go. Look, skill installing is just under my camera. Energy power upgrades. It says a 5% reduction in the CPU needs of modules requiring the energy grid upgrade skill per level. Okay, so that's going to give us those bonuses. So there's that one. Then we've got the Weber there. So if we have a look at the info of that, no, that's not that one. I suspect most of them will be in the low slots. Let's have a look. So weapon upgrade. So if we train that one up to level 5 as well, and that one, I think it's the same. Is that the same module? No, it is a slightly different module, but yes, still weapon upgrades, and we've already got that to 5 in the queue. And what's this? That's hull upgrades. Okay, so let's add level 4 and level 5 to the queue. Good. And then finally, this armor repairer. Let's go. Show info. And there's no upgrades or so forth here. Structure. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I think I've now got all the skills in my queue to kind of get a good chance of being able to fly this fit. Okay. One of the other things we'll need is all the components. So I'm going to have to go onto the market and buy them. But also I'm going to quickly go into my skills and just have a look at the order of things. So we've got some things here, level 1 stuff. And then we've got level 5 stuff after it. And then level 3 stuff. Now, that's fine. He says it's going to take 100 days to get through all of this. Now, the problem is if you're trying to train like a level 5 skill, like small projectile turret level 5. It's going to take 9 days. That's then going to hold back things that you could have taken advantage of in 48 minutes. So what we're going to do is swap these around. Okay, so we will bring them as forward as possible. Oh, hang on. I have to have a small projectile turret to get that one. Okay, that's fine. But anything that can be brought forward, I am doing. So we've got the energy grid upgrades there, level 4. Yep, the whole upgrade's level 4. So then we've got all the low-level stuff and then higher-level stuff up here. Why? Yeah, we don't need surgical strike there. We can bring that down here. So level 2 things, level 3 things, level 4 stuff, and then the level 5s in there as well. And our bank balance is getting lower. We're down to just over 7 million. One of the things that we can have a look at is Project Discovery. Now, you may have seen me looking at this in the in parts of the last video because I thought I'd check it out while we were mining. It was a good thing to do, but I want to refresh myself, and also there's been some changes since I've last done this. So ideally, I want to go back and redo the kind of like the tutorial for this. So how do I go back for that? There's a question mark down here. Would you like to restart the tutorial? Oh yes, please. Here we go. So Project Discovery, begin. This should give us a bit of money, I think, especially at lower levels. Like, the rewards are quite good, especially if we're busy doing other things. So here's this person. They're a professor. They'd like to thank us for the strides that we've made as a community, and we'd like to join them. Okay, well, continue with the introduction. Okay. So, it says, this project makes use of a machine called a flow... was it chirometer or something? It says the process begins with a liquid pump, and then samples are pumped through, and the sample is guided through the narrow channel, lining them up in single file so they can be scanned by a laser. Okay, that makes sense. So you can see samples going through single file. Okay, I see. We go to the laser. Here we go. There's a representation of a laser. Laser 07 apparently. Okay, the cells scatter the laser's light as they pass through. Makes sense. And the light is captured by the final component, the flow cryometer, I think we're calling it. CY to... never mind. It's an optical system, right, okay. And then that system is an array of sensors. Okay, makes sense. And they collect the data. Okay. So, we get data. We need to begin. There you see, it's giving us some examples. That's where we come in. Okay, so this is where we come in. We'll be analysing the charts in order to group the cell populations. Okay, the groupings are the cornerstone of what's going on here, and the key to understanding the samples that are being put through. So let's begin. So it says here, running a blood sample through has produced the graph. So we've got a blob. Each dot represents a cell. Cells of the same type will often group together in what we call a cluster. Your task is to identify the boundaries of these clusters called gates. Okay. Click on the blue box and start crafting the first gate. So click on the box, and it's telling us this is kind of what we need to do to make our gate. And then we submit it for analysis, and that's it. Now the interface has got a new chart here, and we've got two distinct clusters. We need to craft a gate around the first cluster. Okay, so to me we've got two clusters there, so I'm going to put a line between the two.
This content is supported by Viewer Plus. With Viewer Plus, you're directly fueling the passion and projects of Master Hellish. Be rewarded with game server access, Viewer Plus Discord channels, double Hellish points, exclusive videos, and more. With various plans to choose from, directly fuel the furnace for more thrilling entertainment. If you enjoy Master Hellish content, consider supporting today.
Like that. And then I'll put a second line and go around that cluster as well. And we'll submit it. And you can see we did a cluster kind of gate thing that's very similar to what it was expecting. And you can notice that we've got kind of like the gold standard, and we're quite close to the gold standard there. Just a hint, there should be 3 polygons on this chart. Yes, so I can see one, I can see the nodes actually. Shoulders can indicate a cluster boundary where you can draw a gate. So you can see that there is a kind of a difference here, I think. So let's go with that. And then we'll also have one here. And then another one for this cluster there. Again, not perfect, but quite accurate, so that's okay. Right, I'm going to do one more of these, and then I'll do some between episodes and also while we're doing other things, and it's going to give us a bit of an extra source of money. Now, this looks like just one great big blob to begin with, but then we've got this change here, which makes me think that this is a boundary. So it kind of curves off and then it shoots up again. So in the middle of that kind of change here, I'm thinking that's a, I think that's potentially a separate one. There we go. And we'll submit that. There we are. So we're going to get some money from doing some project discovery, and also it's a good thing to do as well. And that will just come into our account, and we'll have loads of good stuff. So, yeah, we got some ISK tokens redeemed there. Well, what we got over here in the career program, we've got some more rewards. Submit 25 samples. Brilliant. Let's claim that. And we can go and actually get it to our current station to get both of those. We've also got this project discovery crate that has come in. So let's go see what that's all about. Item. Oh, we've got a few of them. Wow. Okay, let's open them. Open. See what we're going to get as some rewards. This might be some good stuff. It might not be. We'll have a look. So we've got a skin. Nice. So either we can use that skin if we like it, or we can potentially sell that skin. So if we go to our ship hangar, we have quite a lot of ships now. We need to probably get some sort of organisation about this. We've got our shuttle for running around. We've got our venture for doing our mining. One of these rifters is for general fighting, and the other rifter we're getting ready for doing our Abyssal. The Thrasher and a few other bits, maybe we should sell them or put them somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe rename them. But let's now look at fitting this rifter out as much as we can with... Let's start with the Tech 1 variants of that particular fitting. And then what we can do is look at upgrading some of those things to Tech 2 later on. So here we go. Hey, look, we got some credit there. That came from Project Discovery, I'm sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, Project Discovery rewards. So, if we want to fit this, we need to buy... Oh, we've got some rig slots as well. They could potentially be expensive. If we go to the view fitting and then click the buy button, you can see it comes up here with all of this stuff. And it's going to say, oh, it's a lot of million. But there's a few things that we don't want. We don't want the ship itself. We don't want the ammo. There's the ship. There's the ammo. Get rid of the ammo. And also we don't want the... There's the other ammo. Get rid of that. We don't want the Tech 2 variant stuff because we're going to start with Tech 1s. So get rid of that. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. So they're all the things that we can buy right now. And it's going to cost us 4.9 million. 5 million for all of these things. Some of them are really, really more expensive than they should be. For example, this Gyro Stabilizer is going to come in quite a lot. And the Scout autocannons are the most expensive part. But I think we'll go for them because they are much better. So, we can't get some other parts. They're not available. We'll have to go and find them elsewhere. And we are only looking at our current station. Okay, let's get rid of the ones we can't have. And spend the 5 million. Yes. There you go. Money has dwindled. Oh, that wasn't 5. Oh, there we go. Things are coming in. There we go. So, we need to come out of the simulation mode and start putting some bits on. In fact, what we can do is just say fit to active ship. And it's fit everything that it could, and it said that some things can't be fitted. We need to buy some of these now. So this is the Tech 2 stabilizer. If we then go to variations, we can look at the Tech 1 version, go to the market details of that and buy it from station. And I'm pretty sure we just got one of them, but I'm going to get another one to put in the other slot. So inventory, there's the 2 stabilizers. We'll put them in. And then it couldn't put the armor repair in because that's a Tech 2 thing we don't have. So again, show info, variations. We'll go for the Tech 1, viewing the markets. There are some in the station. There's some in station. We'll buy one of them. And then we might have already had one. Yeah, we did. We already had one, but that's fine. We'll put one on the ship. Okay, so we have our cheap version of the Rifter pretty much done. We've got all the different components actually fitted to the ship. Now, I haven't got any ammo yet, and I haven't got any filaments yet, but we can work on that closer to the time. And also, one of my objects will not come online. If I try and online this particular module, it offlines other things. And I have insufficient power. But the message here says I need 9 and I have 8.95. So I'm very close to actually having what I need to online that component. So hopefully by the time these skills are sorted out, or some of the more ones on here for the CPU and power grid management and so forth, then I will be able to fly this ship much better. So there we go, folks. We have got a ship in order. We've progressed a little bit more on the story. We've also checked out a bit of Project Discovery. And next time, those skills will have completed, and we can take this ship into Abyssal space and see if we can cope doing it by ourselves in a frigate. But that is going to be all for this time. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section, and I will see you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching, and for now,